What is up? Welcome back to today's YouTube video. It is Championship Saturday here in the desert of Phoenix, Arizona, as the NASCAR Xfinity Series takes the track today for the championship race. We got 4 drivers competing in the championship today. We'll get into the preview about who is competing in it and who's got the best chance of winning. So, the championship preview, let's talk about it. Starting with the first of 4 drivers competing in the championship today. We got driver of the number 16 car, AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger downgraded back to the NASCAR Xfinity Series season this year after spending 1 year in the Cup Series last season. And so far this Xfinity Series season, it looked like it had been a very major disappointing one for AJ, considering he didn't win a race during the regular season as everybody expected him to win a lot of races. And then the playoffs, everybody expected him to be a first round exit, but he pointed his way in, and then the round of 8 started off. He punched his ticket to the championship 4 by winning at Las Vegas. And he has a chance to finally get an Xfinity Series championship. And big news for him, he moves back up to the Cup Series again next season. Ironically, he's staying in the same car he drove for in the Cup Series last year, the number 16 car. So, this might be AJ's last chance to win an Xfinity Series championship. And in my opinion, he's the biggest underdog in this championship. So yeah, AJ Allmendinger. Now, the second driver competing for the championship today, we got driver of the number 21 car, Austin Hill. Austin Hill this season has won 4 races this season. He won the season opener at Daytona. He won the next week at Atlanta. And then, ironically next, he won at Atlanta again. So yeah, he swept Atlanta. And then, yeah, he made the playoffs with 3 wins and then made it all the way to the round of 8. He was in a big points situation in the round of 8, falling behind very big after the first race of the round of 8. And then the next week at Homestead, he had a huge legacy drive. He dominated the Homestead race. He led the most laps in that race. By far was the best car in that whole race. Nobody caught him. And in rare fashion, he finally won outside of a super speedway. One of a few rare times, something he's only done, like 2 or 3 times in his career? Yeah, he finally won outside of Daytona and Atlanta. And yeah, he won at Homestead to punch his ticket to the championship 4. And in my opinion, I think he can have a chance to win this if he competes in the top 5 and if there are a lot of drivers playing spoiler running in the top 5. So yeah, he's an underdog for this championship. So yeah, Austin Hill. The third driver competing in the championship today is driver of the number 00 car for Stewart-Haas Racing in what is their final Xfinity Series race. Driver of the number 00 car, Cole Custer. Cole Custer this season has scored 2 wins. He won at Pocono and he won the Bristol Night Race. And don't forget, he won the championship a year ago in the Xfinity Series, and he has a chance to win back-to-back championships to send SHR off. In my opinion, he's been the best driver this season, performance-wise. And he's moving back up to Cup next season after sitting out of it for the past 2 seasons. So, Stewart-Haas Racing is shutting down after the Cup race on Sunday. So, they only got 2 more races left in the tank today and in the Cup race tomorrow. So, Stewart-Haas Racing might be gone from the sport after Sunday, but their legacy will be carried on by Gene Haas, as he'll carry the reins of Stewart-Haas Racing, as they'll be known as the Haas Factory team next season. So Cole Custer will be driving. Well, Stewart-Haas Racing will let Gene Haas keep one of their Cup teams in the Cup Series for next season, as they'll be called the Haas Factory team, and Cole Custer's taking over that Cup car. So yeah, Cole Custer has a chance to send SHR out on top. And one more thing, he's got an enemy on his back too. As last week, he made the championship the hard way on points. by moving out fellow playoff contender Chandler Smith. He moved him out the way, cost Chandler Smith the chance to make the championship. Chandler Smith wasn't happy. He basically girl slapped Cole after the race, and Chandler Smith has implied he's going to get Cole Custer today. So Cole Custer has an enemy on his back entering today. So I'd hate for Cole Custer to get taken out today, but hopefully that doesn't happen, and he has a chance to win it today. So yeah, everybody, Cole Custer. And the fourth and final driver competing in the championship today is driver of the number 7 car, Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier has won twice this season, scoring wins at Darlington and Michigan. He made the championship 4 on points, and the big question in this is this finally his year to win the Xfinity Series championship? Justin Allgaier is an Xfinity Series driver for life. He's been doing this for such a long time, and he's done everything in the series except win the championship. He's the Denny Hamlin of the Xfinity Series, and he's made the championship for the last few seasons, but has never been able to win it. So is this finally his year to win it all? We'll see. He's the most popular driver in this series, and I know he wants to win that championship before he retires one day. And do I want to see him win it? Maybe. We'll see what happens. I hope he can be there at the end, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be a big day for all the drivers competing in the championship. And yeah, that's Justin Allgaier, the fourth and final driver, competing in it today. And now that the championship preview is finally out the way, today at the track, I'm just going to be doing driver interviews, and then I'm going to the Cup Garage, and then I'm going to head up to the grandstands to watch the Xfinity Series Championship play out, and then we're going to go celebrate with the fans in the infield after the race is over. We're going to celebrate with the Xfinity Series champion, whoever gets crowned today. And yeah, it's going to be a great day. Saturdays usually tend to be the worst day usually for race weekends for me, because the whole weekends go by so fast and you know it's almost over. But yeah, hopefully it's not like that today. It should be fun, and yeah, it's gonna be a great day. We'll see what happens. And yeah, you got a good one on the way. So yeah, and now with all that out the way, if you guys have not already, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a post. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias. The links to all those will be in the descriptions below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's vlog, and I will see you guys at Phoenix Raceway.
Yeah, there you go. Well, kind of, let's just start with you. A big win yesterday. I mean, you got to be pretty pumped. Like, does it always help when you guys win the night before you go racing?
Yeah, momentum's real in the sport, and even though it's just an ARCA race, it's still my first time at this event, and you know, this racetrack's so cool, and I've always enjoyed watching it on TV, and to be here and to experience it firsthand is going to be awesome, and hopefully we can get a good result today in the Xfinity car.
The next day?
It is the next day, Sunday morning. I'm not going to take too long talking about Saturday, so I'm just going to get into some of the quick things that happened on Saturday. So yeah, okay. I arrived at the track at 11. Gates didn't open until 12 to get in. Driver interviews happened, and I went to all of them. I'm not going to really talk about it, but I did get a picture with Brandon Jones, and mission number 2 of the weekend is officially complete. I finally got my second of 3 diecast officially signed this weekend, so one more to go. Find out what the third one is going to be in the Sunday vlog. And you're wondering who signed it. Shane Van Gisbergen signed it. I'll definitely have a picture in the photo slideshow of the diecast sign, so definitely we'll have it in there. Interviews were great. Let's talk about the championship race. The championship race was great. Oh my, it was such a great race. The storylines were great. You had 4 great drivers in the series going to compete for the title, and then you had a team that was riding off into the sunset. Okay, so let's just talk about the race. So Stewart Haas Racing's 2 drivers, Riley Herbst and Cole Custer, whooped the field throughout the night. Riley Herbst dominated that race. Cole Custer dominated the championship battle the whole night, but fell up short in the end. Austin Hill seemed to have the best car early on, but then Cole Custer showed it until the end, and then AJ Allmendinger was very irrelevant, was the least relevant in this championship battle, just was not competitive whatsoever in the battle for the championship. Justin Allgaier, let's talk about him, the guy who won the championship. This man shot himself in the foot twice in the race and still came back and won this championship. The first time he shot himself in the foot was on a restart where he went below the yellow line before crossing the start-finish line on a restart, and he had to go do a pass-through penalty, and then while doing his pass-through penalty, he shot himself in the foot again. Why? How did he do it? He sped on pit road and had to serve another pass-through penalty, and everybody thought then he's done. He is not getting his championship this year, and it's gonna have to wait another year, but no, he fought back. He went through the field again, and by the end, with 6 to go, he got the lead finally, passed Cole Custer, and with the crowd loving it, they cheered. Everybody in the crowd cheered when he took the lead. Obviously, he's the fan favorite. He's the most popular driver in the series. He's the heart and soul of the series. He's an Xfinity driver for life. And everybody thought he had the championship locked up until 3 to go. Everything changed. The clown foolery started, and overtime was going to start. In overtime, the first time, and they had to go pit. Everybody had to come to pit road again for fuel and tires. Justin Allgaier had the advantage going in, and his pit crew let him down, and everybody thought then, after he lost the advantage on pit road, that it was not going to be easy to come back from. But luckily, one of the Championship 4 drivers decided to take an aggressive gamble and just pit for 2 tires. But on the restart, Justin Allgaier with 4 fresh tires, better than 2, he drove right past Austin Hill, the guy who took 2 tires, and Justin Allgaier was just inches away from getting to the checkered flag, to the white flag, before a wreck behind them happened. They had to restart again, go for a second attempt at overtime. But this time, Allgaier in overtime was going to start with the lead because he was able to not just get the lead in the championship, but get the lead in the race. And overtime, the second attempt, Justin Allgaier ran away with the lead in second overtime, but Second place driver Riley Herbst, the guy who dominated all night, tried to get SHR in victory lane in their final Xfinity start. He won. He passed Allgaier on the final lap to win. And Allgaier finally is a champion. The crowd loved it. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the owner of the 7-car, the team Justin drives for, Junior Motorsports. Dale Jr. celebrated. Dale Jr.'s family was there. Kelly Earnhardt was there. Dale was there. It was such a great scene to see. The fans loved it. It was a great celebration. It was a great victory, a great one. Justin Allgaier was emotional after winning it, celebrating with his family. A lot of drivers, and on the victory lap, the cooldown lap, every driver congratulated him. Instead of every driver going to pit road immediately after the checkered flag flew, they decided to pay their respects to Justin Allgaier and congratulate him on the championship. Considering how long he had been in the series and how long it took him to win this championship, he finally got it. Being in the series since 08 and then stepping out to go to Cup in 2014 and 2015, and with it not working out there, he came back to Xfinity in 2016, and Dale Jr. welcomed him with open arms. And since then, he had been driving for Dale Jr. And over the years, he had been very good in the series, but could never just win the big one until last night. It was such a great celebration. It was a great win. So yeah, that's Saturday. And I don't know what else to say, but up next is the photo slideshow. Thank you guys for hearing this part, and I will see you guys at the end of the photo slideshow. Enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after it. I hope you guys enjoyed that photo slideshow of my day at the track, and with that, that'll be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a post, and don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. The link to all those will be in the descriptions below. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. We only got one more day left, and can't wait for Sunday, the big one. Definitely going to put a lot of effort into that video, and we'll see what happens for that one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.